So in the last bull run, I made more money in 2 months than what I did in the previous 2 years. There were months I was up like 50K or 60K. However, I also gave most of it back when the markets went down because I was stupid and refused to sell because I thought that the markets would keep going higher and that I would become a multi-millionaire in half a year or so. Luckily, after all, I did end up with some profits, but I could have made a shit ton of more. And for everybody new here, I'm Zach. I run a small private crypto investment fund, and the reason I'm making these videos is to help you not make the same mistakes I did, because I would probably have a portfolio in multi seven figures by now, to be honest. And the second reason is that I'm actively building a crypto research slash networking group, which is free. The link is below if you want to join. But yeah, all that happened about 3.5 years ago, which was 2020, the crazy crypto bull markets. And the main reason I gave most of the profits back was the fact that I didn't have any idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to do research. I didn't have any clue when the projects were getting undervalued or overvalued. My investment strategy was literally scrolling through Twitter, YouTube, Discord, and Telegram channels. And when every time I saw a crypto project popping up and everybody shouting its name all over social media, I looked at the project's website, roadmap, and if they looked cool, I literally bought in. Everything was green and the markets went higher. I thought that I was the best investor in the world and that I made the right decisions. However, when the markets went down, I really started to question the projects I was holding. And also I started to make stupid mistakes when things got volatile because I had really no conviction on the product I was holding. And that was because I hadn't done any research. Without any research, you often lack conviction. And this was the main reason I eventually gave back most of the profits. We are all humans at the end of the day, and I think we'll be on this emotional roller coaster as long as we are investing into the markets. However, I do think there are levels to it. And one thing I've noticed that significantly brings you more towards the calmness is research. It sounds so cliche because everybody preaches about it, but to be honest, there's really no way around this. I've noticed that if I have done proper research before buying into crypto projects, it's often quite easy to hold throughout the volatile times. Great examples are like Vulcan Forge or Superverse, crypto gaming studios that we were an early investor on. Great founders, great products. The teams often keep over-delivering on their promises. I really don't care if the projects are down 20% or 40% in a day or have had a really bad month. And I think the only way to achieve this kind of calm and conviction is really know the market you're investing in and doing research before buying in. AKA doing your research on the team, tokenomics, products, community, and so on, and making your own informed decision if this could be a good investment or not. Another funny thing is that this has made the diversification point really clear to me, because at the end of the day, we should only invest in the things that we understand, right? So as an example, let's say 80% of my knowledge is in crypto gaming and 20% in AI. I can justify having 80% of my portfolio allocated to crypto gaming and then 20% into AI. And I'll stick to these unless some new information comes up and that fucks up with my investment thesis and I have to switch categories or the markets that I'm focusing on. I've noticed that it can be extremely painful to just focus on one or two crypto categories and pretty much ignore anything else, especially when you see these other narratives doing really well and you get this insane fear of missing out. What has helped me is just realizing that I literally can't stay on top of one or two crypto categories max. Whenever I go outside on my realm of knowledge, this is usually when I make the worst investment decisions. And at the end of the day, focusing only on one or two crypto categories is pretty much all you need to do incredibly well. So why bother complicating it? And I do think that if you pick your focused categories slash narratives really well, things that have real use case and solve problems that people are willing to pay for, you can basically just sit there and relax whilst all the other people are jumping from category to category, chasing always the next hot thing. And you just sit there and chill, knowing that the attention often comes back to the categories with the most use case. And I do think that's really cool place to be in. But yeah, I have nothing else to add. Hope you found this quick video valuable. At least it gave you a few ideas. And let's go from here. Bye.